What's up, y'all? Today we're gonna be making a 1 year review on the iPad Pro M4 and how it's been to me for the past 1 year. This iPad has been amazing. It has really good battery life, really good processor. It's an M4 powered by an M4. It has an amazing screen. Finally, they upgraded it into an OLED display, so it's brighter, way brighter, and there's no shadows. But there's a few key features I need to. Alright, yeah. Hold up, yeah. Hold up, yeah. Basically, this doesn't have, as the Samsung Tab, doesn't have what the Samsung Tab provides, which is Samsung DeX, a kinda Windows look. So yeah, this iPad is great and all. It's great for school, but not engineering related, as you need a Windows laptop. I'm gonna tell y'all who is this iPad for. This is for someone who likes drawing on tablets, of course. You have to buy the Apple Pencil separately. Yeah, that's also a drawback. It doesn't come with a pen, just unlike the Samsung Tab S10 Ultra. Yeah. And the battery life, you can now check the battery health on the iPad Pros. It's capped at 100%. I've gotten this 1st June 2024, so it's been a year roughly. This iPad has been great, but I've not been using it that much, as I'm using the Samsung Tab more than this device here. Yeah, I'm a Samsung guy. If y'all know, I'm a Samsung guy. I have the S25 Ultra, which I just did a video on, the 2-month review on. I'm gonna be uploading that in a few days-ish, depends. And I have the 16 Pro Max. This is a great phone as well. Nothing wrong with both of these phones. But my point is, this is for someone who has already a Apple iPhone or the MacBook or a MacBook Pro or ish. And it has, but they downgraded on the camera side of things, y'all. Now it has a one camera and one LiDAR sensor. The old iPads, the 2020, the 2021, 2022, had 2 cameras and a LiDAR sensor right there. Let me just give you a prime example, y'all. Hold up. Give me a few minutes. Alright, y'all, I'm back. This is the iPad Pro M1 or M2. See how it has 2 cameras compared to this. It has a camera protector, so yeah, if y'all can see, 2 cameras and 1 LiDAR sensor right there. This is only 1 camera. They removed the ultra wide, so it's kinda a downgrade, but I hardly believe that anyone uses cameras on the iPad if they have a phone, specifically the 16 Pro Max or the 15 Pro Max or any of the iPhone, etc. If you get what I'm saying. Yeah. This is for someone who likes portability, just wants the simplicity, something that has a really good power, but it's just simple. Yeah, this is what an iPad is for. It does great for video editing, photo editing. I use Lightroom. Y'all can see Lightroom when I'm a photographer, as y'all know. Yeah, this is a really good iPad if you want like something on the go to edit. And it has Final Cut Pro, I believe. I'm planning to get that Final Cut for my vlogs. Go check out my other channels, y'all. Final Cut Pro. There we go. So you really don't lose the functionality, but some applications are not supported on the iPad. You cannot download certain things like Python, maybe. I believe so. But there's a workaround. But my point is, it's really a simple computer. And it's such a beautiful device. It's thinner. It's the thinnest iPad. Let me just take it out of the case, y'all, so I can show you how thin this tablet really is. It's 5.1 millimeters. This is the iPad Pro. It's a really great iPad tablet. I'm in love with how it looks more than the Tab S10 Ultra, as that is uncomfortable to use, as it's too big. Yeah, but they're both great devices. It just depends what your ecosystem is. If you have an iPhone, grab this, the iPad Pro. If you have a Samsung S25 Ultra or S24 Ultra or the S23 Ultra or even the S22 Ultra, any of the Samsung devices, get the Samsung Tab S10 Ultra, as that is an amazing device as well. Amazing and powerful, very capable tablet. Anyways, now let's look at the M1 or M2-ish, I don't know. Let's look at the thickness of the device. See how thick this iPad is. Let me get this on focus. See how thick this iPad is? Look how thin that iPad is. I don't know if y'all can tell. Let me just turn off the monitor so y'all could see the difference. Oh, yeah. Technical difficulties. Anyways, here you see how the iPad is very thin, very light. But the bummer is that you cannot use your old Apple Pencil. The Apple Pencil 2nd generation, you cannot use it on the iPad Pro M4. You have to get a Apple Pencil Pro for this iPad, which is outrageous to me, I think. But this is a great device overall. I'd get it. If you have an older iPad, like a 2018 iPad Pro or a 2017, this is a pretty good upgrade. Or you're someone who's just looking for something for school. It really depends on your use. If you're planning to be an engineer, do not get Macs and iPads. Get a Windows laptop or get the Samsung Tab S10 Ultra, as that provides flexibility in those areas. Yeah. But my point is, this is an amazing iPad, and you can't go wrong with this and the S10 Ultra. Very amazing tablets, very capable. And you can get one used at a decent price point, I believe so. And yeah, so this is gonna be it, y'all. The 1 year review. Sorry, bro. Why am I stuttering again? Sorry for stuttering, because I'm really not used to recording myself that often. But anyways, my point is, this is a great device. You can't go wrong with any of them. And one note on things: the Face ID is now here. The Face ID sensors. Unlike the old iPads, let's compare that. The old iPads. Hold on, y'all. The old iPads. Face ID is right there on the top. It's here. But But on the M4, it's right here. The sensor's up there, and the microphone. But I got a cheap screen protector on it. Don't mind that. But anyways, this is gonna be it, y'all. The 1-year review on the M4 iPad Pro. This is an amazing device. You cannot go wrong with it either way. Or you can't even go wrong with the iPhone 16 Pro Max. That is a very capable phone as well. Or the S25 Ultra. All of them are really great devices. I have no problem with them. Alright, y'all. That's gonna be it, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Peace.